Hi guys, today we're going to be working on granny square rectangles. When you do your foundation chain, the longer you make the foundation chain, the longer and skinnier your rectangle is going to be. So to start, we're going to take our yarn, we're going to wrap it over, wrap it around so it's crossed. We're going to take the bottom up over that top piece and pull the bottom through. For this pattern, we're going to be working in multiples of 3. I'm going to do probably 15, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I've done 15 for this piece today. When you're working on your piece, you will want to do, if you want it longer and more rectangular, you'll do a longer foundation chain. If you want it to be a little shorter and wider, do a shorter foundation chain. I would say about 24 to 30 would be a good median range to start with. Now we're going to be working into the 6th chain from the hook. So we don't count that hook one. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to be working into that 6th one right there. So we're going to put in a double crochet, yarn over, go in, grab that yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. We're going to do 2 more of those in that very same spot. So yarn over through that 6th chain again, grab that yarn, pull it through, then we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, back into that same spot, grab the yarn, pull it through, we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we've got a loop and our first cluster of 3 double crochets. So now we're going to skip 2. There's 1, 2, and we're going to work into the 3rd one. We're going to yarn over, put our hook right through that chain, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We're going to yarn over, go back into that same chain stitch, grab the yarn, pull it through. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. 3rd double crochet, yarn over, into that same stitch again, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Skip 2, there's 1, 2, and we're going to work into that very last chain. So we're going to yarn over, go into that, or the very first chain, go into the chain space, grab the yarn, pull it through, I hold on to that, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 more, well 2 more, yarn over, in, grab it, pull back, last one, in, pull it. Okay, so now we've got 4 clusters of 3 double crochet each and a little chain and a little loop on the end. So now we've got to remake that loop on this side. So we're going to chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to slip stitch that right into the base of that chain where we had just worked that last cluster. I'm just going to slip stitch, in case you don't know what a slip stitch is. Hook in, grab the yarn, pull it through, and just pull it through that last loop. And now we've created the loop that matches the other end. As we work back on this side, we're going to hold our tail against it as we go down to work that in so we don't have to sew it in later. To begin, we're going to chain 2. We're going to work into the spaces between the clusters in that little spot where we had skipped 2 chains. As we worked our way over, we're now going to work into those spaces. So we're going to yarn over into that space, grab the yarn, pull it up, and do 3 double crochet. All into that same chain 2 space. Oh, I gotta fix my yarn, it's creeping in on me. Don't forget to keep that tail in there so that you don't have to work it in later. Okay, so we're gonna hold that tail down. We're gonna yarn over, go back into that. We're gonna work into the next space between the 2 clusters. So yarn over, in, grab the yarn and pull it through, and yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So 3 more double crochets, well, 2 more double crochets. It's a little wonky as always. It will get easier. Okay, now we're on to the next chain space, chain 2 space. Yarn over, and 3 double crochets in here. Holding that tail in. Okay. So now we're going to be working into this loop. We're going to make our first corner into this little loop. So to begin, we do a cluster of 3 double crochet right into the end loop there. Okay, so we've done 3 double crochet. Now we're going to chain 3. And we're going to do 3 more double crochets. Oh, so you yarn over into that same loop at the end. 1 double crochet. Get our second and third. Okay, now we're going to chain 3. And now in that same loop, we're going to finish it off with 3 more double crochet. And somewhere along the way I let go of my little tail there, so we'll just have to cut that off. Okay. So that's our corner. Let me grab... Oh, I didn't do it at all in the corner. Oh. We're going to just snip that right off. Okay. And now we've made our first corner. We'll build the other corner into there when we go back. And now we're just going to continue down this row doing more clusters of 3 double crochet in between each one of the previous ones. Now, if when you do your granny squares or your granny crochet, if you chain 1 in between your clusters, go ahead. If you do corners with 2 chains in between the clusters, do what's best for you and the way you like your granny crochet, your granny patterns to look. So now right in between the 2 previous clusters, we're going to do 3 more double crochets. And so if you were a chain oneer, you would chain 1 and then you would go on to the next cluster. Because I'm not, I won't. Go right in and do 2 more double crochet after that. Always do clusters of 3 double crochet in these spots. Okay, now to the next one. Oh, this yarn. Okay, so now we're back at our loop at the end. Forgive my nails, I've been working with paint. We're back at the loop at the end. And now we're going to make our other corner. So to do that, we're going to do the exact same thing with one difference. So we're going to go in, we're going to do a cluster of 3 double crochet. There we go. We're going to chain 3. Another cluster of 3 double crochet. Chain 3. And another double crochet. I don't like that. And here's where the difference is. We're going to do 2 double crochet. There. And now that chain 2 that we had put in, that we had started with, becomes our final double crochet of this cluster. This is another place, if you are someone who likes to chain up 3 for a double crochet, go ahead. I prefer in this pattern to chain up 2. So we're going to count up 1, 2, and we're going to go right into the top of that, chain 2, slide right through, grab that yarn, pull it through, there we go, and then just pull it through, and that's a slip stitch. So to continue this, just as you would any other granny square or any other granny pattern, you will chain up 2, because we're right into that space, and you'll do 2 more double crochets into that space. Then you'll go to the next one and you'll do 3 in that. So there we are. We're going to do 3 more double crochets in this spot and in this spot. And when we get down to the corner, we just build another corner. So let me do these real quick and we'll catch up at the corner again. Okay, so now we're at the corner. We're going to do 3 double crochet. And 3. Oop. Then we're going to chain 3. If you would prefer to chain 2, and do 3 more double crochet. Oh, there we go. And then we'll go over to this next corner space and we'll do the exact same thing. We'll do 3 double crochet, a chain 3, 3 double crochet. Sorry if you can hear my puppy. She's not thrilled because it's a rainy day, and that means no playing outside. Okay, so that's our corner there. And we'll just keep working it down, and we'll build another corner here and another corner here. Then we'll attach here. And we'll attach just like we did the last time, except for this time we'll build a full corner because we've started in a space, so we're not starting on the edge. So when we get down here, we'll build a full corner and we'll just slip knot into that stitch right there. So that's pretty much the pattern. If you would like to keep going, I'm going to work around a little bit more. So now we're back at the corner. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to start with 3 double crochet. Then we're going to chain 3, or 2 if you prefer, and 3 more double crochet. And we're going to jump over, 3 more double crochet, chain 3, again, or 2 if you prefer, and 3 more double crochet. Now we will slip stitch into the second, 1, 2, second chain of that chain 2 that we started the row with. We'll just slip stitch. Now you can see how the rectangle is forming.